Hey, it's Marcia again, and today we're talking about taking pride in and having faith in your success journey. Now, I try to stay positive. I mean, the name of my company is GratitudeSpeak, and it's not really about sitting around the campfire singing Kumbaya, but it is about mindset and making the best out of sometimes not great situations. And so oftentimes people will say, how do you stay motivated? Well, I want to share something that I've learned recently. It's a quote, and I'm very big on quotes because they can inspire and touch you in places that other words sometimes can't. And the quote is simply this: take pride in how far you have come and have faith in how far you can go. Well, what does that mean? Well, quite simply, we sometimes are on that treadmill and we're going round and round, and we don't stop to consider, even though we're at a point where we may be stuck, or things may have slowed down, or we're not quite where we thought we would be because of some inner timetable that may have been unrealistic from the start. And so we push ourselves, and yet, in a way, while that can be good to push through a block, sometimes we do ourselves more harm than good because we're so busy comparing to where we think we should be, or where we could have been, or what we wanted to have accomplished. We don't take pride in the fact that we've moved off that starting block. So sometimes a little self-reflection on the journey is required as a pick-me-up. Because here's the thing, even if you're sitting still for right now, you've come that far, you've come to that point, and you're running laps around who hasn't even started, but is still talking about starting. So give yourself some credit. Go easy on yourself. Take pride. Stop for a minute. Take a deep cleansing breath, and exhale slowly. And then in your mind, just kind of look back on where you were. I don't care if it's been just a couple of days, weeks, months, or even years. Edison said, I haven't failed 10,000 times. I've just found 10,000 ways that didn't work, because you learn something from it. You learn from each mistake. You get wiser on each step of the journey. So, take pride in where you've come from and how far you have already come, because at least you've made a start. And that, my friend, sometimes is the biggest hurdle that most have to get over. Because there's a lot of people with great ideas sitting on their rear ends, sitting on the fence, using excuses not to get started. But you're different. You've done some things. So you've got something to reflect on. Imagine if there was no path for you to look back on. But not just about looking back. This scope is not just about that, though it can certainly be an encouraging factor to push you forward. You also have to have faith in how far you can go. And yes, there's always something else to learn on the journey, right? There's always another step. And that's a good thing, because the world is waiting for your success, however that's defined. The world is waiting on your goods or your products or your services, on your ideas, on your thoughts, on your information. We're waiting for you to pour into us. And that's critical, because no one can do it like you. And so we want your opinion. We want your perspective. We need your talent. We need your input. We need to be challenged in only the way that you can challenge us. And so take pride in how far you have yet to go. I've been doing this for quite a while, not necessarily the video posting, but you know what? I challenged myself. This video, I don't know where you'll be, how long I'll be broadcasting by the time you see this, but this is part of a self-imposed 30 videos in 30-day challenge, because I wanted to get myself off of my rear end, off of the fear that, can I do a blog post, or can I do a vlog, or can I do a video? Can I do something that will not only give me something to look back on, but will help someone else as I try to pour in? And a lot of what you're getting is things that have been poured into me by others. So it's a win-win all the way around. So remember, if you're struggling or reaching a point where you're just not quite sure what to do, take pride in how far you've come, because you've at least started the journey. And every journey begins with a single step. I think that's Neil Armstrong. And have faith in how far you can go, because the sky really is the limit, maybe even beyond. But in any event, we as the world will be there watching, cheering you on, ready to receive all that you are and all that you have to give. So if this is helpful, please subscribe and share, and go to our website, GratitudeSpeak.com, and sign up, because we'll be giving away some things soon, and we'd love for you to be included in that number. So until next time, blessings.